Look at that.
Oh my gosh. In this episode of our camper truck build, we've got our work cut out for us as we cut, grind and flatten the massive steel frame of our old horse box and clear the way for our shiny new custom living space.
The road to off-grid, off-grid.
Audio recording?
Yes. Help.
Oh, it's the perfect width.
It's well high.
Yeah. Maybe too high. Hello.
Hello.
So this is the week where we turn our horse truck into a flatbed truck.
Why didn't we just buy a flatbed? So if you missed the last video, last week we basically took all the weight out of the sides. We cut out all the wood panels and just left the kind of steel construction behind. This week we're going to take down all of these steel uprights and the roof. And we have this platform to use, which is really, really handy.
The only tricky bits are going to be this end, but it'll be all right. Oh,
We brought bigger tools.
there you go.
Bosh! Thank you to our neighbour for lending us his 9-inch angle grinder.
That should be good. I mean, I don't really want to use it because it's just a bit daunting. Also,
Oh yes, this is my new toy.
the biggest crowbar I've ever seen.
I like it for a cane.
It suits you.
Alright, so shall we get smashing?
Yeah, let's do it. It's coming down.
Okay.
Alrighty. I like this. This is kind of, I feel like a presenter with a desk. Alright. First thing to do, just going to see how easy this fiberglass roof is to cut out from below. It should be fun.
Do you need to make a hole first?
I don't know how. Oh, yeah.
There it is.
That went quite easy. Get out of the way, Bee. This isn't safe for you.
That's a lot.
First bit of ceiling out.
Nice.
Woohoo! There we go. That wasn't too bad. So if this starts bending or falling away, you gotta let me know, okay?
Okay.
Okay. That's getting very close now. We purposely haven't cut all the way through. So our thinking is now we can just push it and bend it.
Yeah, that did it.
That was okay, I think. That was the hardest, most sketchiest bit done. So I'm very relieved that's done now. Everything else, all the other channels on the roof, is really lightweight, thin metal, so awesome. Oh, that's a relief. I'm really glad that's done. Now we just have to release these uprights from the side wall. Thank you. angle than the bar, then another piece of angle with aluminium on top, and I just can't cut through it with the normal angle grinder. So we're going to have to use this big one. I'm just a bit dubious about it because it's like I don't really have good footing to stand on to do it because it's just huge. You know? I'm going to remove a bit more sealing and I'm going to stand on the inside and I'm just going to cut through it all. Just see what happens. I'm just going to do a couple of practice cuts with it, just to see what it's like. I should do it. I cut through that pretty easily. Oh no. I chopped the ladder again. So this corner is now separated from the box. So I'm just gonna like cut a little incision, not all the way through, just a little bit from the outside, and then I'm gonna come to the inside and cut it, and then it'll fall that way, like felling a tree. Where's the crowbar?
She's called Mabel.
Mabel?
Yeah.
Mabel the crowbar? Come and have a look at this. Look how corroded this upright is. That should be solid.
Oh, dang.
So I'm just going to cut through here and then try and push it forward. You ready?
That's heavy.
That was okay. That was alright. Look how many layers you have to cut through in the corners.
Oh,
One, two, three,
one inside
4.
another?
Yeah. That's why it was so hard to cut through.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, spider.
Lift with your leg. All right.
Next one.
Oh, I've got to move this out the way first, please.
Okay, where do you want to put it?
I guess just down there.
Okay, now I just got to get the 9-inch angle grinder and zip, zip, zip. Push, push, push. Crush, crush, crush. Okay, it's gonna go. Ready? That didn't even snap where I cut it.
Oh, God.
It snapped where it was so corroded. Look at that.
Oh, my gosh. Oh. There it goes.
Woo! That was really hard work. That was really tiring, wasn't it?
I think that's the most stressful part so far.
Yeah, they were really heavy, those corner bits.
Yeah, and so much metal to cut through. I
Yeah.
can't believe how many layers there were.
Yeah, it's like Russian doll metal section. But there we go, the difficult bits down. Now we've got two choices. We can either do what we did for that one, cut through from the roof, cut at the bottom, push it over, or we can cut the roof fully out, take the middle internal wall out, and then cut like 90% of the way through the uprights on the bottom, and then just let that whole wall fall in. That's the other option.
I really thought we were going to be able to get the steel stripped back to sell for scrap, but it's looking more and more like it's going to be a huge undertaking to separate all of the wood. I don't want to waste all that time just like preparing steel.
No, just to sell it for scrap?
I just don't think it's worth the hassle.
No, I don't think anyone wants to watch us.
Now we're like,
recycle
now that we're like cracking into it and we can see it for what it is, I don't think it's worth it.
Lunch. Lunch? What's the time?
It's lunchtime.
So we've decided what we're going to do. We're going to take this middle wall out. We're going to take the roof fully out. We're going to cut the majority of the way through all the uprights at the bottom. And then we're just going to push the wall in, like we did with those ones. You don't cut all the way through, just 90% of the way, and then just push it and the metal will bend. So we're going to do that. So I'm just going to take this wall out and go from there. First thing is, we've got to get these aluminium angles out.
Does that mean we need to use Bessie?
I think so.
Yes, Bessie. Is this? It's not attached.
You did it! No, let go.
Oh.
Yeah, it's all coming apart now. Nice and easy.
What about that though?
Yeah, that one, we might need to angle grind that one off. How is this held in here? Maybe we need Mabel. /
Maud.
Get out of here, wasp!
Wait. Go on, pop off.
Okay, now we just need to hammer these bolts out. What should we use?
A
Maybe
big
a
hammer.
hammer. Take the biggest hammer you've got. Bosh! Give her one of these.
And then I'll use Big Bertha.
Get it out. Nice. Okay. Cool.
That's what you get.
Whoa. Let's go home.
Okay.
It's so open plan. It makes me think that we should have a convertible motorhome.
Oh gosh.
Do you reckon that's been done before?
No, but probably with good reason.
That was really successful. What time is it?
It's pretty quick.
Yeah, it only took like an hour.
Yeah.
Hour to take the whole roof off. That's cool.
Well done.
That's really good.
I've noticed the walls are a bit wobblier now.
Are they? Oh yeah. Yeah, a little bit. That's okay. I have an idea for how we're going to bring these walls down. What if we get a ratchet strap and...
I was thinking about ratchet strap,
Yeah?
but I probably had a different idea to you.
Well, we've had bad experiences with ratchet straps. But I was thinking that maybe we just stick one around the top of the wall and ratchet it to the bottom of this side of the truck and just put a bit of tension on it. Ow.
And that will stop it from going the other way.
Yeah, just keep a bit of tension on it while I'm cutting through at the bottom of the wall, and just keep the tension on until eventually the wall's just going to slowly bend and fall inwards.
Yeah.
It's going to be good. We're going to have a flatbed truck today.
Oh, what about the end wall?
Yeah, we'll figure that out. Alrighty, 2 last cuts before the walls can come down. Here we go. I think this truck used to be 2-tone.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Okay, this wall is released. Just gonna chop this internal wall in half so we can get it out, because right now it's in the way. I'm trapped.
You made a nice tent.
Hey, this is the first time you can actually see like the full amount of floor space that we've got. We've had a lot of comments from people saying we should just get a used truck body, like a square box, and just put it on, because I suppose we haven't really spoke about it, but we want to design and build our own box for the back. Okay, so to get this wall down, we're gonna get ratchets. It's gonna ratchet the top of that wall to the underside. There's some hooks on the underside, and we'll just keep tension on the wall so it's not gonna go anywhere. So,
Hopefully this tension won't bring it all down before we can get out of the way. I'm getting out of the way now.
Just want to hook that down underneath somewhere. Keep them hooked while I just... Okay. So that's gonna ensure that the wall doesn't fall that way. This wall should just slowly and then very quickly come down. See how much water came out of there? I'm gonna ratchet it and see if it comes down. That went so well. Do you think?
I don't think it could have gone much better, no.
No, that was perfect. Exactly what I was hoping for.
I mean, we
Just-
won't balance the camera on the ramp next time.
No. Yeah, You went exactly as we planned. The ratchet straps slowly pulled it down, and then it just went. Very pleased with that. I think I still flinched when it hit the ground. I think we need to get this out before we can pull the other wall down.
Yeah, I was just going to say, that needs cutting up, doesn't it, first?
Yeah. That was really cool. I enjoyed that.
What are you doing?
Oh, that was hot. I'm drilling the rivets out of this piece of aluminium that was on the roof because aluminium's really, really expensive and we want to use a lot of aluminium on the build.
That was way better.
I chopped through all of it in one go. The steel tube, the aluminium, the 3 other sheets. I suppose that's what happens when you have like decent blades. Okay, everything's cut. So now we're just gonna ratchet it, pull the wall over. Let's go. You ready? Do you want to do it?
No, I do not want to
You
be
don't
anywhere
want to
near
do
it.
it? Why?
Don't forget to stand back.
Well, I'll come back, don't worry. Comes down with a bang. That's what you get!
Let's chop it up. Oh, you can get to these much easier this time.
Yeah. You can drill these rivets out if you want.
Okay.
That came down so much faster.
Yeah. Definitely gaining confidence with these tools.
Yeah. So, it turns out, basically by the best cutting blades and discs that you can afford, because we just zipped right through it all with it. Didn't have to get out the big angle grinder, none of that.
They're a lot more forgiving as well, the expensive ones.
Also, I think just learning like what's possible with the tools that we've got as well.
Yeah.
We're learning as we go, you know.
So one more.
Just that last final wall, and then that's it. Then the truck is in flatbed mode.
Yeah. How should we tackle this?
Gonna cut this, and then I'm gonna cut the wood at an angle like that, so it can fall.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
On both sides. Cut the middle support out, and then the wood's rotten, so it'll just fall forwards. I need a snack.
I need a refreshing cup of tea and water.
other side.
Contract hire specialists. Something trailer rentals.
Oh, man, that was really hard. Shall we, let's pull this wall
Pull her
down.
down.
You're coming down, wall.
Down a bit. Right, now go up. Okay, not so fast. Okay, give it some more length. I might be able to push it towards with like a long stick. Ah, with my broom. Come back down a little touch. Ah, too much. I just need to get into position. Pull it slow. A little bit more. Stop. Yank. Yeah, you're on.
Am I on the wall?
Yeah. Yep.
Almost. Thank you. That's pretty sketchy, but I think it's okay. Watch out.
The wall's gone into the floor.
Should we try and pull it that way?
Whoa, I haven't been up here since it came down. That's so weird to be taller than that.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it? It looks so strange.
Yeah.
Like a couple of days ago, there was a wall here. You know? It's mad.
Here we are, mad.
We are a little mad. So cool.
Look at the state of this floor.
Yeah,
It won't be long before we're working on the chassis.
no, I think you're right. Do you reckon we can get all the subframe and the floor off next week?
Is this coming off?
Yeah, everything, right the way down. Yeah.
I think so. I really want to think about getting some kind of shelter up. It's nearly September and we've been really blessed with the weather this week, but kind of trying to work under there and clean up all the chassis and then do all the stuff mechanically is going to be horrible if we're out in the elements. We did get a quote for some scaffolding with like a tin roof and all the sides wrapped and stuff, which would have been amazing because we would have been completely out of the elements all through the winter, but it's like £7,000.
For 6 months, which might be a good deal, I don't know.
It might be, but I also think you could rent a flat for that much.
We can't park our truck in a flat.
If anyone knows where we could buy second-hand scaffolding for a good price, maybe we could put up something ourselves.
What do you guys think about getting a marquee and then beefing it up and making it taller? I quite like that idea.
Let us know what you think.
Yeah. Terrible idea? Who knows?
You know, we might hit 6,000 subs this week.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Thank you so much to everyone that's like following along. It's been crazy. Yeah, every week we put something out and we're like, it's okay, it might be fine. And it gets such a nice response, and we started to recognise a few like regular commenters and people that are in the chat when we premiere it, in the live chat, and they always say hello. So thank you so much to all those guys that are getting involved, and yeah, it feels really nice. It feels seen.
Yeah, it's
So
really
thank
cool.
you. I just want to see how easy it's going to be to pull up some of this stuff. I just want to see what's under.
Oh, the aluminium
I
floor.
just want to see. Yeah, that's going to come up real easy.
You reckon? Oh, hang on, hold it there.
Can you see something?